During 3 years of violence in Syria, there's absolutely no doubt that appalling crimes have been committed by both sides. Murder, rape, imprisonment, hostage-taking, torture and mutilation, but no one has been held to account. At a meeting this week at the United Nations, a Syrian-American doctor talked about his work in Aleppo just a month ago and showed graphic evidence of crimes.
This child had bone fragments embedded in his skin, but he did not have any fractures. Later on, I talked to him and he told me that he saw his best friend explode in front of him. So we were pulling out bone fragments of his best friend from his back.
We're going to start with the first one, and this is how the picture looked.
Human Rights Watch then presented evidence in the form of a slideshow showing where barrel bombs were dropped from Assad's aircraft. At first, frontline areas were targeted, but then further attacks were used as a weapon to terrorize people well away from the contested areas. The latest attacks, over 100 of them, marked in red, all took place since a UN resolution denouncing barrel bombs was passed in February.
It's not just about the barrel bomb. There is really a mountain of evidence out there about very, very serious crimes committed mostly by the government, but also by opposition groups. We have published dozens of reports. The UN Commission of Inquiry has published dozens of reports. Others have as well. So there is no question that the International Criminal Court would have more than the necessary material to start serious investigations and very quickly prosecuting people, probably on both sides of the conflict.
France has decided it's now time to take action here in the Security Council. It's come up with a draft resolution which would refer everything that's happened in Syria to the International Criminal Court. It's due to be put to a vote here in this chamber early next week. It's clear the majority of the Security Council, including the US, will support the resolution, but it probably won't pass. There will be diplomatic overtures in the coming days, but many believe the Russians will use their veto. It's not clear how China will vote. The backers of the resolution believe even if the vote is lost next week, eventually the momentum towards justice for Syria will become unstoppable. James Bays, Al Jazeera at the United Nations.